watching Track of the East.
What? Hey, dude. What's up? You won the other week, right? Yeah. Oh, because it goes way over to the radio. Yeah. Oh, I will. Come on, ready. Almost. We got almost the car.
We're putting in the pits tonight. Wow.
I'm already. Oh shit, it's perfect though. I'm not doing that like a very fun full time. No, I get Bobby, don't look at the camera, please. Let it work for another few hours. Remember that number. Get a picture of it now. Beat the winner. Wins extend. Beat the winner right here. Who wins? Ready? 25 laps. All right. Right here. Take it deep. You're the deadbeat laying on the ground.
What are you doing?
That was smile. How's it look, all right? Beautiful.
Billy,
Put your left hand up for.
take your hand off the lens, Billy. Oh, that's his left leg. You're doing good so far. What up, man? What up?
That's Johnny's girl. He calls her Belinda.
Oh, how nice of you to take our picture.
Yeah, exactly. Picture.
Okay, turn the camera away now. All right, she's all done now.
I can tell by your eyes.
Senior citizen. You don't want senior citizen.
On the days, buddy.
Nicky, you're on TV.
Is that good stuff or what?
The best of the track.
Good job to it?
This is the senior citizen group, right?
Yeah.
The harmonizers.
Seekonk. They're going to start giving us wheelchairs to the back parking lot. Seekonk, Consolation. Consolation.
Okay, good.
In the 94 Jetta, that's the black automobile in front of Brian Thompson from Somerset, in a 86 Mazda MX-6. Okay, this is Volkswagen Jetta looking for a driver. That's a Volkswagen just to do it. The Volkswagen gets out of the well of smoke, but the Mazda's got the lead. The Mazda's got the lead as the Volkswagen is chasing them down the backstretch there. ProNyne to be from Copenhagen here. Look out, coming around. He's too fast, drivers. Put your foot in it, it'll straighten out, and the Mazda LX did it to the Jetta. The Mazda LX did it to the Jetta. Is the master race. Oh, that's an old song, you don't know. Anyway, it's down in Timmy Walters in the gray IROC. That's an 88 IROC. The white one is Chris Brennan from Warwick. That's an 89 IROC. Chris Brennan from Warwick is in the white IROC, being challenged by Timmy Balter from Fall River in the gray IROC. Coming out of the turn. Look out. Hold on to that thing. Oh, Timmy Balter got it. Timmy Balter got it. The 88. That's the wrong one. 7-1 or 78? Which one is it? The white one, 1. 7. Oh, I'm sorry. Timmy Balter got beat. Okay. Here's the Pontiac Grand Prix going against the Monty Shane Lilly from Coventry in the Grand Prix. And he's going against Dick Bixford from Rentham in the 85 Monty. It's a pretty good race right here. Monty's a big car. Pontiac Grand Prix. Look at the Monty getaway. A lot heavier automobile in that Grand Prix. See, the Monty's still conventional drive too, isn't it? Yeah, that's a conventional drive car, isn't it? Yeah. Monty is still a rear-wheel drive car, the Grand Prix a front-wheel drive car, right of the turn. And the Monty, that Monty gets around nice. Why? Monte Carlo Chevrolet. Big Capri. 86 Capri, 5-liter V8. Big engine. If we go by what it says at the side. That's Hugh Balzer from Raynham. And he's going against the Camaro IROC Z of Mike Caruta from North Dayton. That's an 87 IROC Z. And he's going against that Capri, 5.0-liter Capri. That would be a V8, I believe. That could be wrong. And the Henry right now, the Capri still has them. Look at the IROC trying to get down the inside. The Capri is hanging into that inside row. And the IROC is all over the racetrack. Coming out of the turn, he pulls it on, but the Capri doesn't. It's Hugh Balzer, and he beats Mike Caruta. He used up a lot of racetrack, but that's all right. When you're in front, you can do that. Oh, look at the big sled. Look at the big sled coming out now. Going against the Intrepid. I knew that was one of those Dodge things. It's an 95 Intrepid Jeff Furtado from Pawtucket. Chevy Caprice. All right, now this is your forward control. They don't get out good, do you know that? The big sled gets into the turn. You look at him leaning it over. The Intrepid is perfectly flat, but can he get it going? Where'd you put it? Here comes the Caprice, 73 Caprice. It's 12, 13 years old, into the turn hard. Now down the inside comes the Intrepid, but the Intrepid cannot quite do it. The Intrepid didn't lean all the way around. He just didn't quite get the speed that the Chevy did. The Chevy Caprice has got that one, and the Intrepid is down his feet. You know, of course, you just voided the warranty on those tires. I hope you realize that. It's a 67 Barracuda, Chucky Peretti from Swansea, the Barracuda. And he's going against an 87 Camaro, Matt Moulton from South Attleboro. And he's talking up, so that's going to be an automatic. 67 Cuda, the Cuda walked down. The Cuda walked down when he stepped on it. He's a pretty good race. The 67 Cuda against the Camaro. The Cuda down the backstretch. The Cuda's got him into the second turn. Can he Can you just imagine trying to take a police report? Well, what color was the car? Well, it was yellow, it was blue, it had star, it was primer. What was it anyway? What was that car? Here's a couple of firearms. Ken Rigo from North Jackman. He's in the outside lane. Tommy Holland's the lane closest to us, the bronze colored one. He's from Coventry, that's an 85. And Rigo's got an 88. Rigo's in the lead now with an 88 IROC. Rigo down the backstretch. Rigo's still got it. And at the end of the stretch, very quietly, tuning the air conditioning up tight. It's a little too cool in there. Meow. All right. Kenny Rigo wins that one, and Tommy Holland from Coventry says, well, I gave it a good try. It's going to be hard making the favorites next week. Thomas says that's an 86 Mazda. This is a Taurus GL. Oh, wait a minute, that's, we got to wait. That's got the duals? No, that hasn't got the duals on it. And off he gets waiting. That's all right. At least we had a Ford out there. You know, we weren't shy. The Mazda getting better mileage too. Normal smoke there. And here comes the bus. Joe, thank you for entering your Ford. Over by Lake Archer. Oh, the Monty is getting some cash. Let's see what happens on the back stretch. Look at that Camaro go, but can he make it into turns? As the Monty is right there waiting. If the Camaro spins out, the Monty will take over. Hold on, the Monty's in trouble. The Monty's in trouble. Whoa. He says, I turned the wheel as far as I could go, but nothing was happening there. All right. Well. And Al gets off to a pretty good start with the Capri. The Capri and the Capri. Look at the dirt come out of the trunk. Hold on now, that Capri is a little too fast into the turn. The Capri's losing. He is a little loose. Hold on. Oh, where is he? Another question of... Yeah, just back right up where you are. That's fine. Bye, Al. Next time, don't bring all that sand to the trunk. Where have you been? Here's the Barracuda. Going against the IROC. IROC is going against Chuck Perenni. The IROC's from North Jackman, Chuck Perenni's from Swansea, and the 67 Barracuda. Barracuda's making it easy. He's staying right in front of that Z. Oops, the Z drops off the edge. Hold on, the Z touches him. The Z touches him. Barracuda got the little help of the Barracuda. He's going to block him all the way around. He knows he can get down in. Let's see what happens around the turn. And... wow. Kenny Rigo tried everything to get around the Barracuda, but the Barracuda says, I was in front. And now they got me to the rock. They're changing their dresses so they can send each other Christmas cards. That's what they were doing. And Brian Thompson again with this Mazda. I think it's a surprise, isn't that? And uh-oh, he's going against their IROC. Brian Thompson, Mazda going against Chris Brennan's IROC. Look at the Mazda go. The Mazda's got, he's using a lot of it up, but he's getting around in good shape. But that white IROC is really something else, isn't it? That white, watch out now, when he gets through the turns. Look at the back end kick out, look at the back end go. But he gets around here fine. Driving with that egg under his foot, that's the only way to get around, and he beats the Mazda. But the Mazda put on a nice show, folks. Give him a round of applause. Brian Thompson from Somerset and that little Mazda. He did a pretty decent job with that. The Capri's got a lot of engine. The Capri's got a lot of engine, and he's got a lot of handling, too. Now, we may have something here as the two leading on each other. Be a little bit reasonable about it. Now, Chucky, you'll be good.
Oh, God, I want him to
He shifted that Capri. The Capri come around sideways. I'll say, Chuck is going to stay down in there. Now the Capri is, can he get through the turn? If either one of them get through the turn, the Capri is under it. The Capri is under it. And he didn't make it through the turn. He didn't make it through the turn. Chuck was determined he was going to win, ladies and gentlemen, but he's okay. Chuck Faraday. Chuck Faraday. You okay, Chuck? He's able to walk around okay, but it isn't 651, huh? That's what's on the side. 5 liters. There's a lot of it. Chris Brennan with that white IROC and Hugh Bowser and the Henry 86 Capri. All right, he's got him the first time. Let's see what happens as he gets in the turn. He's remembering that Tudor up against the wall, so he'll kind of back his way around. He's got a bit of a lead now, but what's going to happen now? There's oh boy, he almost lost the Capri. He's losing the Capri. He's got to get out of it. He's got to get out of it. He winds it up a little bit too much, burning the tires into the thing. Now the 89 Hybrid coming across. It's Chris Brennan from Warwick, Rhode Island, and Chris wins it all. And a nice show put on by the Henry Hugh Bowser. Let him see it. Let him see it all the way around. Wave those flags. Wave those flags. Wave your hand. Sometimes the Chevy does win.
All the time.
Oh yeah, you think the camera went back? Here he comes again. Am I getting shot out of that cannon? No. No, I've been on a diet, but not that much of a diet. Chris Brennan, ladies and gentlemen. Al Rodriguez.
North Attleboro, Mass, in the white wheat registration Colonial Auto EXN Oil, number 70 for Lee Parmenter. Starting third out of Taunton, Mass, and the number 80 will be Scott LaBelle. Outside Scott out of Norton, Mass, and the Precision Auto Body Goosebrook Garage, number 91 will be Chris Robbins. Starting third row back inside Wayne, the number 9, the Mike Service DVG Racing Apparel machine from Rehoboth, Mass, will be Mike Hope. And outside of Mike, the Dog Racing Goulart Oil, number 33 of Sean Sylvia. Starting 7th out of Cranston, Rhode Island, in the number 46, Rob Rotundo. And outside of Rob, in the Sea Farm Kennels, Pat and Ray Family Transport, number 4, was Rob Colo. Starting Lee Parmenter hit the line, green flag is out, we're on the way. Looks like Lee Parmenter could not make it out onto the track. Scott LaBelle started on the outside pole. Kevin Fowler with a good jump going down the backstretch into the lead. Chris Robbins, the 91 car, follows right behind him for second place. Scott LaBelle takes the back to the turn. 3 wide into the turn as the 21 of Bob Vancourt Jr. tries the high line. That's not working as he drops a position or two. Going into turn 3, a little bit of contact was made. Vancourt sideways, Waterman and Silvio. Outside that pole. Together, man. Bob Betancourt trying the 3 high line to get through some of the traffic, getting collected with Mike Hope in the number 9 already. Son of the Modified Tour Technical Advisor, Smiley Waterman. Huh? I don't know why. Why are they lifting it from the bumper? You never lift a car from the bumper. You lift it from the front hoop. It's times like this, I wish I was still on the record. Number 4, Rob Kohler. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Kohler with a good jump off the outside. Staying right with Kevin Folan. Both these gentlemen looking for a first win in this extra distance race. Folan just a little bit loose coming off that corner. Gives Chris Magee and Rob Rotundo a chance to catch right up to him. Bob Vancourt Jr., he's going to look for that third groove once again. Trying to make his way back to the front. Remember, only 6 cars qualify into the feature event. The rest of them will go into a consolation. One of the 2 we have here tonight. Folan back out front with G to the inside of Kohler. A little bit of contact lead. Going into turn number 1. Jeff Waterman sliding high up into 1 and 2. We got 5 laps down, 5 laps to go.
He's going to tie it now.
Looks like Jeff Waterman right have a flat right front tire. And it looks like another situation with the 91 car, Chris Robbins, as he may have a situation on that car as he slows down. Kevin Folland still out front. Chris McGee running second. Rob Kohler's dropped back to third. Rob Rotundo fourth. Rounding out your top five is Mike Camaro. Roland Wheeler in that 06 car. He's the last cars right now that can be qualified for the feature event. McGee trying to get a run on the inside of Kevin Folland. Does so across the line as he looking for that first place. Al Rodriguez shows the 2 lap to go signal. Chris McGee with a good run off the corner. Looks like he may have the lead. Kevin Folland drops back 2 seconds, drops in behind. Rob Cole is still running third. Rob Rotundo fourth. Mike Camaro fifth. Roland Wheeler running sixth. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Corlo with the run on the inside of Folland as he drops back another position on the outside. Looks like that car's got a slight push to it, which means the front end does not want to turn, as we was shown here earlier in the spectator drags. Jagged flag is out. Chris McGee takes the win, and I believe the 4 of Rob Kohler finished second. Third was Kevin Folland. Rob Rotundo was fourth. Mike Camaro.
$25. Because every car that makes it into the feature event gets an additional $25 tonight from Speedway Distributors. Wally Saliba putting up $25 a car. Now that's comes up to a sizable amount of money for the entire field. So we have 6 of them that have already picked up $25 because they will be in the feature. John Detlinger Jr. in the 15 will be on the pole in this one from Portsmouth, Rhode Island, with Rob Doobie from Pawtucket in the 44, the 3D Millwright and Rigging automobile. The noisy bunch right in front of us here. Robbie Doobie! It's better. We're not very noisy tonight. Sparky Arsenal is in next in that yellow number 96 car, the B&C machine operator from Attleboro. Jose Ferro Jr. from Fairhaven and Carnegie. Right in front of them. There we go. Green and flying. Doobie gets a big jump coming out of that second turn. Doobie gets a big jump being chased by the 59 Jose Ferro as that outside row is going strong. Look out for the squeeze on the inside. And the 45 around backwards, the 15 gets by in the wall. 45 Bonnie gets hit by Nancy Sherman, who blows a tire right off the rear of the car. The 67 is going to require a tow, and so is the 45. As Nancy Sherman, once again, just couldn't quite get by. Nancy is having terrible luck.
Oh, yes, she is, and a tough break for Leonard McQuaid. He started 6th and was caught on the high side after a little bit of a squeeze session through 3 and 4. As you see, Jim Lawrence in the number 81 go by, the yellow car. Him and Kenny Spencer, the number 63, got involved in an accident on the backstretch, which involved the 81 riding on the nose.
What I exist on.
Okay, we got a green flag. Once again, down that bit of a jump on the inside. Rob Doobie in the 44 on the outside, trying to take over that position once again. Sparky Anderson, Jose Ferro Jr., that second row. Jose Ferro on the outside of Detlinger, trying to take over that second spot. Detlinger holding on with everything he can. Sparky Arsenal, 3 wide going into turn number 1. The 62 of Russ Tatro on the inside. Lou Rotundo, Russ Bryant on the outside of that one. Scott Cerdinsky in the 53, last night's feature winner. Still mid-pack.
Russ Bryant stays out there in that 08, stays out there 3 wide all the way around, but he can't quite make up any ground.
We got 4 wide going into turn number 3. What action. Russ Bryant hanging it all out on the outside. Along with Scott Cerdinsky, Lou Rotundo, and Peter Fernandez in that 26 car. Cerdinsky moving up into the 4th spot, guarantees him a qualifying position if he can stay there. Behind him, Russ Tatro and the 1 of Lou Rotundo, battling for that 6th position. Right behind him, the 71 of Jerry Deacon-Ferry Jr. Jerry now on the inside of Tatro, takes over that 6th position. Behind him, the 84 of Dave Radcliffe.
Dave Radcliffe, of course, started out in the rear. Caught in that funnel that nobody seems to be able to get by and move up around. they all pile up behind and then crack the whip going through the turns, and everybody goes to the rear all at once. Very strange race. West Tetro having standing problems like nobody's ever had in their lives, with 2 rows to go, 2 more laps around to go. And white flag. White flag for Doobie. White flag for Jose Ferro. White flag for the 96 of Sparky Arsenal. And white flag for Scott Sereditsky. Cross the line. 6th spot in question. We'll tell you who in just a minute it is in question. As they 3 cars. Just a minute. Right now, they're going with the next lineup.
Okay, before I get to that, I do have a happy birthday announcement, and a kind of perfect timing. A happy sweet 16 to Erica Doobie from the Doobie family. I guess that was your happy birthday gift. Let's see if he can continue that on to the feature event.
She's already 16. Oh, my goodness. We can remember when you were only 15.
That was yesterday. Actually, no, it was Friday. Yesterday was her birthday. Okay, starting on the pole in this 3rd of 3, Street Stock Heat. Gary Wainwright out of Middleborough, Mass. In the KTS Trucking, Kelly Tye, number 89. Outside of him, the TAD Construction, Sanford and Son Auto Parts, D&D Auto, number 7 for Tony Oslowoski. Starting 3rd out of Oak Bluffs, Massachusetts, in the number 72 car for Albert Clements. And outside of Albert out of Seekonk, Mass. In the Dickinson's Auto, Rhode Island Ambulance, Quality Aluminum and Vinyl Products, number 25.
Finish in 6th spot.
Okay, we got a green flag. Tony Oslowoski with a good jump off the 4th corner takes over the lead. Robert Dono follows through. Albert Clements trying to make a bit on the inside. Not enough room for him to continue. Jim Sylvia to the outside. Gets a run. 3 wide going into the corner. Albert Clements, the 25 of Dave Furtado sideways through the corner, as is the 116 of Jim Sylvia. Both cars gather it up and continue. Tough break for Furtado as he does lose quite a few positions. But what a break for Tony Oslowoski as he opens up a sizable lead over Jim Sylvia in that number 116 car. Number 65 car, you see a little smoke coming out of the right rear of that car.
Body is pushed up against
Looks
the
like the right rear body panel is making contact with the tire, which is showing you what that smoke is. That is not a good sign for him. Gary Wainwright, he's dropped back to 5th position. Keith Morrow has moved up to 4th after starting back in the 7th spot. Trying to work his way through the field is Amasi Harmon, 2-time feature winner here this year in the Street Stock division. Dave Westgate is moving around Wainwright right now for that 5th spot. As we got a battle for 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, side by side. Al Rodriguez shows him the halfway. Tony Oslowoski, your leader. Jim Sylvia in the 116 running 2nd. Albert Clements 3rd, the 38 of Keith Morrow running 4th. 5th is Dave Westgate, but he's got heavy pressure from Stephen Blaze in that 6th car. Amasi Harmon moving up to the 7th spot on the outside of Gary Wainwright, I'm sorry. And right behind him, the 65 car of Robert LaRue. Pete Rhoda trying to make his way through the field. Right now we got 3 wide going into the 3rd corner. Two laps to go for Tony Oslowoski. Jim Sylvia's caught up to the 38 car of Keith Moreau goes sideways after contact from Dave Westgate. Which is a good break for Amasi Harmon, moves him up into the 6th position. One lap to go. Tony Oslowoski, Jim Sylvia, Albert Clements, Dave Westgate, Stephen Blaze, and Amasi Harmon, your top 6. Amasi Harmon to the outside of Blaze for that 5th spot. Westgate to the inside of Clements for 3rd. Checkered flag is out. It's no contest up front. Tony Oslowoski, winner. 116 and Jim Sylvia 2nd. Dave Westgate 3rd. Albert Clements 4th. Amasi Harmon 5th. And Stephen Blaze round out your top 6.
Well, this is certainly going to be an action. 05, Richard Barry from Central Village, Connecticut.
Actually, Jim, that's his nephew, not his son.
His nephew, yeah. Close enough. 94 is Chris Dupart from Portsmouth, with Ray Parent from Westport in the 02. Tom Duffy from Warwick in the 51, with the 81 of Dave Banville. Dana Mitchell from Masonic in the 41. Howard Bishop from Portsmouth in the 3. That's the way they line up for the first Formula 4. Four-cylinder automobiles down. Alan King brings him around. And the green is out. That's the four-cylinder automobiles. For the most part, they're pound per cc. Ooh, look at that. 4 and 5, and hold on, we got somebody sideways. Look out. Look out, look out. Everybody gets through all right? And the 84, Billy Scholler, he ends up really bent out of shape as the right front is down, the left rear is off the track. The 85 doing a bit of skipping and diving out there. That's Barry Shaw, that blue number 85. He's having a problem with it, keeping it down, getting the back wheels to go where he wants them to go. Basically, in this division, you got to get the front wheels to go where they want to go, and the rear wheels will somehow follow. Front wheel drive for the most part. As the 75 of Alan King Jr. comes around. In second spot, it's Jerry Bertholet's number 4 automobile. And the 82 of Bob Blanchette. Bobby Blanchette in that 82, trying to take the 4 of Jerry Bertholet at the halfway mark. There goes Blanchette to the outside. Ray Parent in the 02, knocking at the door. Ray Parent looking for a way through, waiting to see which one is going to get around. Alan King still has the lead, but it looks like that's not going to last for long, as suddenly Jerry Bertholet gets a burst of speed down the backstretch and closes up the gap, gets down the inside of Alan King. He gets by King, Bertholet gets by King, and Parent gets by King. Here comes the 65 of Pat McCrowan. The leader now is that 4 of Jerry Bertholet. Bobby Blanchette. With 2 laps to go, Bobby Blanchette and Ray Parent have moved in on him. Down the inside goes Blanchette, to the outside goes Parent. The 4 trying to hang on. Jerry Bertholet trying to hang on as 2 very fast cars, inside and outside. 1 lap to go, white flag. It's still a long ways to go for the 4. As the 02 now moves to the outside, Ray Parent moves to the outside, but can't quite get the job done. Down the backstretch. Parent trying to put foot in it. Look out for Gavlik. And look out for the 47 of Belmont. Across the line. It's the 4, the 02, the 82, and the 81. And Dave Banville manages to sneak in there for a 4th. Your winner is car number 4, Jerry Bertholet, second spot, the 02 of Ray Parent. Then we had the 82 of Bob Blanchette. You're going down to Victory Lane.
I'm going down to Victory Lane.
You're going down to Victory Lane. All right, go down to Victory Lane and talk to
Jerry Bertholet.
Jerry Bertholet. No Smithfield Ave.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I did a profile for him.
All right. Okay. So Jerry will be heading for Victory Lane. Right over back of a Chevy Thunder truck. It's our Victory Lane. If you haven't been over there, you can get over there and get your favorite picture, get an autograph and everything, because that's where Jerry's going next. You can get there around the back of the 19, starting in 8th. 9th is Donnie Estrella from East Providence, Adams Automotive, and Al Johnson Landscaping, Mama Bear's Restaurant. Car number 93, Donnie Estrella. Brian Dane from Portsmouth, Rhode Island, in the 67 car. He's the Performance Transmission, SRA Performance Transmission car. Also Car Automotive and Pops Printing. Car number 67, Brian Dane from Portsmouth. Robert Longo in the 21 from Fall River. Dana Savory from Plymouth in the All Cape Machine Shop car number 78. Mike Butts from North Dartmouth in the Unix Chemical
Sorry, no. Picture Perfect Landscaping, Dave's Mechanical Services. He works for units. Car number 63, Mike Butts from North Dighton. Tommy Furtado from North Dighton. Tommy, sponsored by Cold Storage Enterprises, Broadway Kitchens. Car number 5, Tom Furtado. Kenny Casper of Somerset, the Shady Tree Auto Sales. Car number 28, Greg Bagdell from Easton and Chetty's Oakdale Packing 34 automobile. Three of these. I thought we had
5 of them all together.
Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, I'm lost total. I'm looking here at the feature. I said, I thought we only got 2 more events. Well, look at that away go. That's Dick Cavallera, and he has got his... Oh, the 5 has got a problem. The 5 has got a real problem. The 5 has got the rear end is broken on the 5. The rear end is broken on the 5. That's a front-wheel drive car, so it's just towing around the rear end is what it's doing. Hold on. Whoa, whoa, ow. I think he found it. That's Tommy Furtado. Broke a strut in the rear. Here's your leader. Whoa, a hard hit going into the 73, going into the infield as he hits the 28, blows a tire on the 28. 28 has got a bad tire down. That's Kenny Casper, and Kenny ends up on the racetrack. Can you get it out of there? We got tires going down. We got everything going on here. Look out. The 08 still is your leader, Dick Cavallera. There's nobody else been able to get up there. Here's the 34, and the 34 running in Greg Bagnell working his way up there quickly. Halfway. Here's your leader. The blue 08. Greg Bagnell. Right. That's the break. The 63 of Mike Butts sitting in second, third spot. Yellow flag, yellow flag. We have a yellow flag, 5 complete. That's a pretty good jump on the green flag. Mark Limelight pulls into the infield. Hold on, Bagnell is in the grass. Can he get out of there? That's your leader. No, he can't. He can't get through. Yes. What about it? You have to have it? Cheapest. Jalbert gets off to a really strong start. He's certainly making attack from all sides now as Mike Butts. The 78 car up on the outside. Look at the 78 of Dana Savory making it 3 deep as Mike Butts gets the 63 going. And Jalbert goes very quickly backwards as this car has stopped running. Whatever went wrong, it's happening serious. So Dana Savory is chasing Butts right now. Butts has got the lead. Mike Butts from North Dartmouth comes around for the victory with Dana Savory finishing second. And the 15 automobile, Pat Marino, picking up the third. As we get through with our second feature. Number sign guys. Everybody gets to put their name on Mike Butts' car. Those are all sponsors. Mike will be going over to Victory Lane. Kevin Boucher will be interviewing him over in Victory Lane in just a moment or two. That's the next thing. Stop by over there. On the way, stop by and say hi to Wally Saliva, Speedway Distributors, as they've got a setup there at the Green Rod. We're going to take a look now at our newest division. They'll be coming on the track in a minute or two, and that's our 4-cylinder truck division. It's our newest division, and if you like to get involved in stock car racing, and if you think there's too many cars in the Formula 4s, build yourself one of these little pickups. Billy Clark in the Berkeley #1. Who's in the 92?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No,
Is
what's-
that Turk Gumby?
Turk Gumby. 35 applications out for this division. Trucks are being built. It's close. Many of the street drivers have got a truck as well coming along, but because the action's been so tight in the streets, they just haven't had time to finish them. So we're looking for this to grow very quickly all of a sudden. Ray Sawyer getting attacked by Jeff Carter. Billy Clark alongside of Carter, and that #1, Billy is, woohoo! Billy's getting a fender in the door. Carter wants to get out around, and Billy Clark says, when I get through.
Well,
We're using the national anthem.
we'll have to at some point, probably,
I think they do it as part of theirs, don't they? Chitwood
I don't know, but this is a street stock special tonight
Yeah.
by Wins, so we should do it.
Yeah. And 2 more to go. Billy Clark still having his problem getting by.
Come on, Ray. Don't let him win.
Ray, so yeah, fighting to keep Clarky behind him or alongside of him. Pretty evenly matched. Ray Sawyer and Billy Clark. It's 60 years of racing between the two.
Oh, yeah. Not quite, not quite.
Half a century. Yes, Ray Sawyer just nipping out Billy Clark with by Ray Sawyer. As Ray managed to keep the Shady Tree #24 on track right across the line. Your second Formula 4 finished off. First was Mike Butts. Dana Sabry was second in the 78. Pat Marino was third in the 15. Eric Snow, fourth in the 83. Richard Duffy, fifth in the 19. Robert Luongo, sixth in the 21. Robin Sloan finished seventh in the car number 37. Bobby Avila finished eighth in the 52 car. Rick Cavallero finished ninth, even though he was sent to the rear. He managed to get back up in the ninth, and Ronald Castro finished 10th in the 0. And that's the way they finished in the second feature. The 21 from Tiverton, Bobby's going to get out there again and try. Remember all the problems Bob had? Scott Sundin from East Douglas in that 82, the red 82. Kenny Spencer in the 63. Kenny Dale in the 12 from Warwick. Jeannie Weston in the 00. Russ Bryant in the 08 from Weymouth. Jeff Waterman. Jeff had a flat in the heat. Jeff comes to us from Rentham. Frank Kaiser in the 88 from Pawtucket. It's a Sherry Doobie car. Russ Tetro from Fairhaven in the 62. Mike Hope in the 9 from Rehoboth. Dave Westgate from Taunton. This is a consolation event. Only the first few across the line are going to qualify. Everybody else, it's all over. Hold on to the 88. He's around backwards. So is the 116 of Jim Sylvia. Back going again. Betancourt trying to take over the lead. Whoa! The 08. The 08 lost its bumper underneath its front wheel going into the turn and took out somebody else and then collected up Waterman in the one. Bringing him down very, very gently. Across the line. There's the goal. Little Harry going through that turn. It's a 16, 116, again having problems going in a straight line. Jim Sylvia really got problems with that automobile. He's got a flat tire, that's what the problem is. He's got a flat tire. Get going, Jim, get it out of here. Look up at the drain. He found it. As Bob Betancourt bringing around the 82 car. That's Scott Sundin. Ooh. The 9 was out of control and tagged into the 12. The 12 straightened it out. The pair of them get going again. Whoa! Now they get into each other again. They seem to have an affinity. Mike Hope and the 12. 00 Gene Weston not having good luck at all. Gene Weston continues to have terrible luck. You're later at Bob Betancourt in the 21 automobile. With 2 laps to go, Bob Betancourt with the Scott Sundin, the red 82 is second, the 34 is Ray LeBrun, and Ray is sure qualifier. With 2 laps to go if they just behave themselves. The 63 of Spencer and the 49 of Dave Westgate. 4 and 5. Here comes your finishing. Bobby Betancourt. Little Boss finishing in first spot in this Consolation, and Sundin second in the 82, the 34 of Ray LeBrun, then Ken Spencer, and the 4. Justine. Louise? Oh, all right. Jimmy Lawrence, we're bringing him around in car number 81 for Somerset. The car in Sarlesby's car number 81. Joe was having a birthday, and Mindy Costa's having a birthday, and I'm not having a birthday, and it's green flag, we're going. As Jimmy Lawrence. Hard fought in the heat, just barely missed out across the line to come to qualify. Brilliant memory. You don't believe me? But you take her out. Jimmy Lawrence at the 84 of Dave Radcliffe. 80 Scott LaBelle trying to hold on as that 65 a little bit squirrely. The 26 comes in. That's Pete Fernandez. Pete wants to qualify that car. He's got a long ways to go.
What's that?
You going to do the last Formula 4s down there? Yeah. Oh, you're not?
Oh, no. Al's going to be down there all night.
Jimmy Lawrence and Dave Radcliffe. The 80 of Scott Scotty LaBelle being challenged by Fernandez in the 26. Fernandez much desirous of trying to get up in there and qualify that car. The 33 of Sean Sylvia, he wants to qualify. Everybody wants to qualify, but the only way to do it is to get up in the front. Whoa! The 33 of Sylvia just pushed the 65 right up into the 80. The 80 fell, we got the 15 jammed into the side of Nancy Sherman. 65 has to ground a little bit. Poor Nancy has not had a good week. That was the week that was in the memory of our great father.
Jim Lawrence and Dave Radcliffe, just like they started, 1-2. Lawrence again with the jump over Radcliffe. He drops back into second. Peter Fernandez up to third.
Finally got him up there. Finally got out there. He's been fighting all night to get there.
The 80 car, Scott LaBelle drops back to fourth, but not before Ronald LaRue in the 33 of Sean Sylvia and the 38 of Keith Morrow can do battle. Right now we got a 3-car battle for fifth, but that won't be enough, guys. Only the top 4 cars will qualify. We got 2 laps to go. Keith Morrow all over the 80 of Scott LaBelle trying to get by and into that final qualifying position. Behind him, the 45 car, Leonard McQuaid. Tough break for LaRue. He slows down the back straightaway. Loses considerable amount of track position. 1 lap to go. It's still Lawrence out front. Radcliffe running second. Fernandez third. It's a battle for fourth as Morrow and the 80 of LaBelle battle. Coming out of turn 4, Lawrence takes the win. The 84th was second. Of Dave Radcliffe third was Peter Fernandez, and rounding out the top 4 was the 80 of Scott LaBelle. Those 4 cars will make it into the feature event. The rest for the Formula 4 division. Starting on the pole out of South Attleboro, Mass. in the Duffy's Auto Alix Radiator, number 75 for Al King Jr. Starting outside of Val, out of Westport, Mass. the Junior's Auto Supply, Sanford & Sons Westport Lobster, number 43 for Jessica Manchester. Starting third, the Sloan Excavating 3D Rig and IPA, number 37 out of Seekonk, Mass. Robin Sloan, and outside of Robin, your B feature winner earlier this evening out of North Dartmouth, Mass. the Picture Perfect Landscaping, the Rosa Enterprises, number 63 for Mike Butts. Starting fifth out of Holbrook, Massachusetts, number 85 for Barry Shaw. And outside of Barry, out of Cranston, Rhode Island, in the Allied Transmission Supply. 19th is David Vanville out of Somerset, and starting scratch Rutherland, the number 21 on We got a green flag, and Alan K. Jr. takes over the lead. Robin Sloan follows suit second. Jessica Manchester falls then back to third. But Mike Butts on the outside moves up into fourth. Fifth, the 85 of Barry Shaw. All right, going into turn number 1, Stanley Sherman in that 20 car, gaining a few positions. Greg Bagnell on the inside, a little bit of smoke coming from that automobile. Try to find out where that smoke is coming from.
Greg wiped out in the other feature on there, they had to throw him out.
That may be tire smoke left over from damage from the first race tonight. Al King Jr. still leading him down. Robin Sloan in the 5 race running second. Mike Butts looking to make it 2 in a row, runs third. Working his way through the pack, Jerry Berthollet, your A feature winner earlier this evening behind Greg Bagnell. Outside of him, the 82. Bob Blanchett. Blanchett started back in the 15th position. Berthollet started back in 17th. Both making their way through the field very nicely. Through E-wide going to the third turn.
Passing back down.
We got halfway, 5 laps down, 5 laps to go. Al King Jr. still out front. Mike Butts running second, trying to hunt them down. Moving into third now, the 56 of Wayne King Jr. Robin Sloan falling back to fourth. Bobby Blanchett fifth.
Ray Parent is having trouble getting by Bagnell. Bagnell's just taking the wall.
The 81 car, sideways of Dave Vanville. He's come from the 19th position. He's up to 8th already. Bobby Blanchett now to the inside of the 856 car of Wayne King Jr. trying to get his way to the front. Right in third, now set the sights on it. The 63 is big close. We only got a couple of laps left. 2.5 to be exact. Don't know if he's got enough time to pass either of these front-running cars. Coming out of 4, Al King Jr. still out front, Mike Butt second. 2 laps to go. 8 laps down, 2 to go. Al King Jr. looking for his first victory in the 95 season, but Bobby Blanchett on the inside gets a run going down the backstretch. There's a little bit of contact. Bobby Blanchett is your new leader, following through Wayne King Jr. into second place. Al King loses a couple of spots on the outside. He's got a new leader with just 1 lap to go. Bobby Blanchett, your leader. Wayne King Jr. second. Moving up into third, now the 4 car, Jerry Berthollet. Al King Jr. sideways through 3 and 4. Back on the track, Mike Butts is sideways and around, coming out of 4. But your winner is Bobby Blanchett, that number 82 automobile. Engines by Ben Seekonk Grand Prix Blanchett's Boutique.
Picking up the victory flag.
We should be. Can't hear it. You can't hear your voice. Hey, yeah, I think you are on. I thought. Could you?
Bobby Blanchett, engine by Ben, Jack's Marine at 82 automobile.
Good run for him. I believe that's his 3rd win of the year. Congratulations to Bobby Blanchett. I'll be down there in a minute to give him a quick little interview, see what he has to say about this race.
We'll be looking for car number 48, Denise DeSilvia, to be making her way out on the racetrack. She'll be leading the group around on the second of the Formula 4s. Denise DeSilvia, car number 48 from Cumberland, Rhode Island. Tom Kipper Jr. from Warwick. J.D. Auto Salvage, Clovis Garage and Rock Slickers is down the outside in the 26 car. Billy Jalbert from Westport. Norwest Automotive out of the 01. Howard Bishop from Portsmouth, Troy City Gas, and that's another Ben's service car. Mark Langlois from Pawtucket, the Bavaris Insurance Tony Pizza Impression Hair Salon number 73. He'll be starting 10th. Russ Harris from Seekonk, the Crystal Lights North American Auto Silver Brothers Towing, number 32. With Bobby Avila Jr. in the 52 car, BLG Construction, Situate Corporation, and M. Funks Towing. Richard Duffy in the 19 from Warwick, Rhode Island, the Blackstone Roofing Action Container is starting 13th, right alongside of 47 John Belmont from Pawtucket. That's a 3D car, 3D rigging. One stop, auto repair. Dave Gavlik from Rumford, Rhode Island, the 14 Greco Auto Bernier Auto Body.
Good.
Is 15th. 16th is Tommy Furtado from North Dayton, the Cold Storage Enterprises, number 5 automobile. 17th, Johnny Estrella from East Providence, the Adams Automotive.
Second feature will be the Joey Chitwood.
Car number 9. Second feature for the Formula 4 automobiles. Bring them around. Whoa! The 01 of Billy Jalbert really gets a jump. Billy Jalbert gets a heck of a big jump on. Yeah. Tom Kiefer. It rained for about 30 seconds at the baseball game, you know. Rained hard for about 30 seconds, yeah.
I wanted to see.
That's why we gotta get them in. No yellows, keep it going. Working hard. The 86 car of Joe Permitel. And the rear end is going again on that 5 car. The rear end lets go again on Tommy Furtado's car. It's all on the line. Mark, how are you? Glad to see you. You know Adrian? Yes. It's Adrian Mazzetti. Put the light on right there if you want, Mark.
Oh, I'm all set.
Okay.
Yes, you need it.
She's getting nervous when we go early, so hang on, talk to us. Looks like it's gonna rain. Good luck.
I'm going to change it to the next event.
You're gonna go right after this?
I'm trying to,
No,
yeah.
we're trying to go right after this. Look at that. One more event of our size. Formula 4 can run in the rain.
We can run. We can go.
They can go in the rain. Formula 4 can go in the rain. They run street tires. And Village Albert comes out. Driving car number 33, Scott Fitzgerald in the 03 from Pawtucket. Starting 11th is Jonathan Bradshaw in the 31, with Brian Dane from Portsmouth in the 67, Cheryl Doobie from Pawtucket in the 8, Jimmy Helger from Tiverton in the 30, Scott Vanville from Tiverton in the 9, Dana Mitchell from Masonic in the 41, and Larry Linfield, the Don and Wally's automobile, in performance. So hang on, the green flag is out, and we're racing. Huh? Yes. Yes. He's going to be coming on the mic in a minute.
I want to get that.
Oh, okay, get that. Okay. Mike Lopes in the 72. Well, we go with the yellow because the 67 is caught on the track. The 67 of Brian Dane caught out there on that third turn. For the green, bringing him around.
This is 8 laps, correct? 10 laps.
These were $1,000 claiming cars.
Wow.
All around the outside of Mike Lopes. Really, really pouring the coal to it is that 88 automobile. Kevin Castro started way in the back, all the way to the front very quickly. Kevin Castro got that Volkswagen Rabbit or whatever it is, really motivating. Yeah, if the guy in front of you want him, you can buy him for $1,000.
Jeez.
Halfway mark, just to keep it cheap, you know?
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah. Kevin continuing to run in that Consumers 88 as he cuts his way through the lead. With 2 laps to go, the 88 has it all his own way. Very, very commanding lead. Second spot still held on by Mike Lopes as the 03 white flag coming out. The 03 coming in. You can turn that fan off if that's going to bother you.
No, that's fine. Thank you. That's going to be great.
Do you want to do, if the cops come up and announcements, do you want them in front of you or do you want to wait for them? And it's all over for that 88 as he comes by. The 88 of Kevin Castro picks it up.
You want to run down the finish and everything like that until that big truck starts moving and making its way down.
I've got to move everybody out of that spot, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All those guys know they have to move.
And we'll be heading out to watch something that we've been looking forward to for many, many years. Back many, many years ago, I saw the original Joey Chitwood. I'm pretty old, you know. And then there was Joey Chitwood Jr., and now it's Tim Chitwood. We've seen generations and generations. It was like a tradition up here in the Northeast every year to wait for the return of Joey Chitwood's Thrill Show. And we've seen him go through a variety of different sponsorships of different kinds of cars. Chevy's Thunder Show. Finally, we managed to get him back again.
Enjoy the fantasy of putting yourself in the driver's seat or just appreciate seeing the skills of great drivers demonstrated before your very eyes, sit back and get ready for the greatest name in thrill shows. And now to officially commence our show, in true Indianapolis tradition, gentlemen, start your engines. Once again, welcome to tonight's special presentation of the Joey Chitwood Chevy Thunder Show, brought to you by the Seekonk Speedway. As I mentioned before, tonight you're about to see the power and performance of Chevrolet automobiles in the hands of the world's great stunt drivers. It is now my privilege to introduce to you the world-renowned Joey Chitwood Danger Angel. Our first driver of the 7-year veteran of the automobile show. From Waltham, Massachusetts, John Mason. John Mason. Driving an identical 1995 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, he is the master of the Hollywood-style crash. Our next performer has thrilled audiences the world over for over 20 years, driving a 1995 Camaro Z28. Dothan, Alabama, Chuck Fortson. Welcome for the star of our show, Tim Chitwood. Tim Chitwood. Well, tonight we'll start things off with a bang as we once again see world-class 40s. They're coming out of turn number 4 in a high-speed game of tag we call two-car hill. As they make their way over the left and into those turns, driving with only one hand on the wheel at all times. Perfect control over those vehicles by these two world-class drivers. They're going to spin them back around. They'll bring them back down the front straightaway for crisscrossing maneuvers around the raised ramp elevation. Tight formations around the elevation by these two world-class drivers. It's going around the ramp. Chuck Fortson's automobile as they make their way around raised ramp elevation. Hey, wait a minute, Crash. Crash, you've got to get off the track. What is the matter with you? But you actually say there's dirt all over the ramps. Well, that's a pretty good trick considering this is an asphalt track. But I'll tell you something else, Crash. Those cars are coming back side by side. It looks like there may be a whole lot of thrill show crowd on those ramps. Holy cow. There's a Corona and Crash, I'll tell you what, that jacket's way down there. No, not way down there. I mean, way down the track. As a matter of fact, Tim Chitwood has that sport jacket and a little bit of a safety message about old clown being on the tee. I'll tell you what, you're taking a gamble there. If you want to gamble, you better stop by the Fox Resort and Casino. Once again, for crisscrossing maneuvers. As you can see, here come those automobiles once again. You talk about a guy that's going to have to run for his life. Here they are, the crossovers over ramp elevation. Perfectly performed for stars. Four cars, Chuck Fortson and Tim Chitwood. Let's for the flying motorcycle. Finishing through the board wall with a tremendous impact. Was looks like he's all right after that impact out there, ladies and gentlemen. He's aboard on the motorcycle. He's coming right back here in front of the grandstand area. How about a big round of applause for John Mason? John Mason. On that cycle, he's going to show the tremendous speed and power of that vehicle with a daring ramp-to-ground jump. Here he comes, gaining speed, 40, 50, 60 miles an hour. Here he goes, up, and over. Wow! That one looked a little bit painful. Might have sustained a concussion the way he hit that seat. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but I feel a whole lot. I'll tell you what, Batman, that was some ramp-to-ground jump. You must have been at least a foot off the ground. Yeah, you were really skying out there. I'll tell you what, just taking a look at that big old board wall they've erected for you, you're going to need some sort of protective device. For the King Crusader, what's a sliding board? Some superhero he turned out to be, but he's going to be a motorcycle rider because here comes Tim Chitwood and Tim is done. This evening. As he rides off into the distance, never to be seen again, we hope. You can see he's wearing a specially designed slot pad which will act as a cushion between his body and the track surface. Because in a few short moments, Tim Chitwood will be accelerating down the track at a speed in excess of 55 miles an hour. Jeff will lower himself. Tim Chitwood accelerating through the turns. Jeff Lattimore on the back of the automobile. Jeff Lattimore about to perform the destiny. There he is, Jeff Lattimore, and the slide for life. Oh, Brad. Now, just about got his tutu on that one, and I'll tell you, fuming out there. Crash, better get out of the way.
Slow down, Motorhead.
Wait a minute, what'd you just say? Slow down, Motorhead? Was that the Motorhead just about hit you twice? Tell you what, Crash, I don't think calling Tim an old motorhead's going to put you right there at the top of his Christmas card list this year. And the reason he's so mad is because right now this track is meant for daredevils only. And here you are wandering around all over the track. Now, what makes you think you belong out there? A daredevil? Now, what have you ever done in your lifetime to qualify you as a daredevil? You've been married 5 times. Well, I'll tell you what, if that doesn't do it, nothing will. But do you have anything that relates a little more closely to our thrill show? You want to do the slide for life. Now, how are you going to top what Jeff Lattimore just did? No slide pad, no helmet, and no brains. I said it and I meant it. Where do you think you're going? What's that you say Tim's going too fast? Crash, that car did not move 1 inch. Now get up there and do the slide for that boy. Some guy, hey, wait a minute. He's getting on the back of the car. He's moving down the track, gaining speed, but hold it! Look out, Crash! I think he just found out about the brakes on that new Camaro. Now he's yelling something. You say you broke your tongue. Crash, that's not your tongue, that's your tie. Now put it where it belongs and for your safety. Please, put on a crash helmet. He's going to put it on, he's going to be real safe. He's going to be real wide. He's got it on backwards. I'll tell you what, this is not going to be pretty. He's going to be on the back of that automobile without a helmet, without a slide pad, and without a whole lot of gray matter between those eardrums. As a matter of fact, he is on the battle special. You're about to see one right now. We thought he was going to lose his nerve. Instead, he's on the hot seat. Wow, a little bit too close for comfort on that one. I'll tell you what, cooler heads have prevailed. There's Chuck Woodson with a fire extinguisher out there, a little bit of first aid, if you will. I think it's time to cool the old boy off a little bit. Yes, indeed. What a humiliating experience. Thank you. Timing critical in the performance of this stunt. Matt Triplett. There he is, Matt Triplett. And the leap for life. Word liability mean anything to you? Oh, boy. You can tell, though, he spends a lot of time at the field. Now that he's off the track, we can continue with our precision driving demonstration. Now we will double the amount of automobiles on the track, thus doubling the amount of danger involved in the driving formation you're now about to see. Now we have 19 on the show, Chuck Woodson from Dothan, Alabama, and Tim Chitwood, the star of our show. They're coming around turn number 4, bumper to bumper, towards the raised ramp elevations, like a speeding locomotive. Now keep in mind they are piloting these automobiles with only one hand on the wheel at all time. A tradition started by Joey Chitwood Sr. and the original Auto Daredevils back in the 1940s. They're going to spin the back around. John Mason and Wild Bill Dominic. Of course, John Mason seated behind the wheel of that Camaro, closely followed by the Monte Carlo. Around the ramp elevations of that high-speed Saber tag. More precision driving by these men before from Spencer for Hire and Tim Chitwood from Batman Forever. They're side by side, bumper to bumper, getting it in there close, a little bit closer. And performance taken from Sunoco Fuels, of course, Ultra 94 gas design single file as they make their way around the ramps in a sinuously serpentine. As you can see right now, our stunt performers are very good. They're moving the ramps to a distance of it. Wait a minute. Big old number 3. Wait a minute, number 3 on the side. I thought Dale Earnhardt was down in Talladega today, but that guy didn't do anything. I can't tell you. I just can't believe it. Now, what kind of a knucklehead would bring a... Wait a minute, there's a kind of a knucklehead to bring a car out here in the middle of a precision driving demonstration. Crash, you better get that thing out of the way, and pronto, because those 4 cars are about ready to make their way down the track. Now, you better get out of the way. What are you doing? Crank starting your car? You talk about a state-of-the-art vehicle. Come on, you better crank harder, because those cars are going to be here in a minute. They're going to be here in a moment. They're going to be here right now. What's going on out there? Well, I don't know. He's inside. Oh, they're coming between the ramps. Look out, Fred! Finally gets it going in a moment too soon. I'll tell you what, if I didn't know better, I know Dominic on either side. Tim Chitwood coming right up on the old back bumper. Bringing the old boy down the front straight away from the ride of his life. He's in the middle. Stopped running yet. I'll tell you what the first question he's going to have when he gets to the pits is where is the nearest laundry? Miles an hour. 2 cars coming out of turn 1 in the opposite direction at 55 miles an hour, crossing speed of 110 miles an hour. Precision driving by the Joey Chitwood and Stan Dario. Once again, ladies and gentlemen. Superstars and supercars. John Mason, Wild Bill Dominic, Chuck Portman, and Tim Chitwood. Chitwood making his way down the front straightaway. And back into that turn, getting ready for his next pass. Down the front straightaway here at the Seekonk Speedway. You talk about control over an automobile, you're seeing it right back into those turns. Very dangerous driving maneuver. You can see he's picking up speed. He spins the automobile back around again. The stunt star from the motion picture Batman Forever out there on the Seekonk Speedway, putting a 1995 Chevrolet Camaro through its paces. Now, backing through the turns while accelerating is a stunt within itself. It brings it back into the front straightaway. Gaining speed. Driving into the turn. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Tim Chitwood. Tim Chitwood. On the hood of the automobile, a human battery ramp. They're accelerating out of turn number 4. Right now across the hood of the automobile. Once again, a tremendous impact out there. It looks like neither one of our stunt performers are none the worse for wear, despite the fiery ordeal. They're making their way in front of the grandstand. There we go. Battery ramp. Here he is, right down across. It is Wild Bill Dominic. With us throughout our show in the New England state. Our pilot hails from Dothan, Alabama. His name is Chuck Fortson. He's from Dothan, Alabama. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed as we present the Foxwoods Fire and Lightning Show. of the capacity of that jet engine. When he makes his way to the back straightaway, he'll be turning up the boost to 3,000 horsepower. The world's fastest straight legal pickup making its way out of turn number 1 back into the straightaway. Now when he comes down the straightaway, he'll be performing what we call release front out there, the front straightaway. Now Scott Morton will do something no jet pilot on Earth can do, and that is bring his jet vehicle in reverse. Talk about the wonder of the Connecticut woods, of course, the Boxing Resort Casino. Once again, a demonstration of the power of the Boxing Resort and Casino. Back into the front straightaway, accelerating to 60 miles an hour. Shift the car and proceed down the track with reverse spins. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Tim Chitwood, the world's #1 ranked automobile stuntman, accelerating through the turns and reverse. Once again, performing the ultimate in precision driving on all 4 wheels. A stunt we call reverse spins for those out on the back grandstand. He'll bring the automobile back between turns number 1 and 2. To entertain us here in front of the grandstand area, the 29-year veteran from the Sunshine State of Florida, Tim Chitwood, behind the wheel of the 300 horsepower Chevrolet Corvette. Once again, brings the automobile down the front straightaway. He'll spin the wheels, spin the automobile. Goodbye, Tim Chitwood. Beautifully performed reverse spins. Here he is, Tim Chitwood. Brakes. What's this? Bulldogging. Yes, indeed. Hold on, cowboy. Tell you what, we've been out west the past month or 2, and I'll tell you what, you get west of the Mississippi, outlawed Cassidy out there. I'll tell you what, if he keeps sliding around on that asphalt, he's going to need a slide pad. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I doubt we're ever going to get rid of him unless we give him a big round of applause. There he is, Crash, the thrill show clown. Hey, Crash, what are you doing out there? Was that you came out? And what do you say? Let's see, what is the matter with you? What the heck kind of a motorcycle jump was that? Yeah, good enough for you, huh? And I'd say he wants you out there in no uncertain terms. I guess he got the old clown's attention. He's headed for the Highland. He's coming out of turn number 4. Driver's side high. For the left position number 1 and 2. You can see the pounding that automobile takes as it makes its way down the front straight. He's given us the high side. Now, how would you folks like to see those ramps go a little bit higher? How would you like to see them go a little bit faster? See the ramp elevations, driver's side high. He'll cut the wheel to the inside of the track. Driver's side low, balancing on 2 wheels. Beautifully performed 2-wheel driving. Ramp elevation number 1, driver's side high. Once again, he'll make his way to the inside of the track once again. Drive on the side walls of those Goodyear tires, making his way to the top of the track. Almost ran out of track room on that particular driving maneuver. Coming back in front of the grandstand area. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the star of our show. With your applause, here he is, Tim Chitwood. Tim says, let's raise the ramps a little bit and show these folks some 2-wheel ramp elevation, attempting to defy the laws of gravity by driving an automobile on 2 wheels. He's making his way down the front straightaway. Wait a minute, Crash, what are you doing? Crash, stay away from that car. Get off of there. I thought we broke of that habit of chasing cars. Bad dog. Now get over there on the side of the track. Somebody put him back on his leash or get a rolled up newspaper or water. Will say he can drive an automobile on two wheels as he will weave his way through three stunt performers on the track. He cuts to the high side of the track around Vern Kyler from Rochester, New York. Back to the inside of the track around Mike Habercross from St. Petersburg, Florida. Back to the top side of the track around Matt Triplett from Woodstock, Virginia. Perfectly performed two-wheel driving. In the 70-year history of the Automobile Thrill Show, to actually drive an automobile on two wheels without the use of a ramped elevation. Tim Chitwood about to drive into the record books, ladies and gentlemen. Beautifully performed two-wheel driving. History made here tonight at the Seekonk Speedway. Tremendous control over the automobile. The Tim's not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, he's making his way towards a single ramp elevation. Once again, up and away, down the front straightaway. Well, I mentioned the fact that Tim is indeed the world's #1 ranked automobile stuntman. He won this title a few years ago in Rockingham, North Carolina, when he defeated a lineup of some of the best stunt performers from around the world in a 3-day head-to-head competition. In those 3 days, he drove automobiles on two wheels, performed precision driving maneuvers, and deadly Hollywood-style crashes. After 3 days, Tim was selected by a very distinguished group of judges, which included Chris Economaki from the National Speed Sport News, Ken Squire from CBS Television, and Hal Needham, the director of the Smokey and the Bandit movies. Tim is also the world's record holder for driving an American-made automobile on two wheels. He drove a Chevrolet 5.9 miles on two wheels. We're getting a taste of that here tonight. Emerging from the side of that automobile, we have John Mason and Vern Kyler performing the double aerial wing walk. You talk about balance and talent. There it is for you right there, the aerial wing walk. Seeing is believing. You've seen it here as part of the Joey Chitwood performers. Here they are, Vern Kyler, John Mason, and Tim Chitwood. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, our stunt performers are ready. Nobody told them about that. Mike, get rid of it. Get rid of it. No, not up here. They paid to get in. Oh, no, not down there. You could blow his toes off. Look out. Oh, no. Oh, no. He had the whole state of Massachusetts, I should say, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and parts of Rhode Island to throw that bomb on. He threw it right on top of Francis's brand new sport jacket. Auto salvage. John Mason coming towards the single ramp elevation. Wigging the wheel, brings the car up, and all the way over. And a perfectly executed Hollywood-style crash rollover. Of course, keep in mind there's no roll cages used in any of the automobiles in the Joey Chitwood Chevy Thunder Show. Well, right now, John's automobile. Perfectly executed Hollywood-style crash rollover. Read at the high sign. Turns towards the double ramp elevation. About to perform a very dangerous feat of daring. We call the Hollywood dive bomber. Tremendous impact. They check to see if he's all right. We get the high sign. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the master of mayhem, Wild Bill Dominic. Following the show, he's got a great racing event coming up in the Chitwood Chevy Thunder Show. Stick around for the pointers from one of the best racing announcers in the country. We'd also like to thank our friends at Sun Refining and Marketing of Providence, Rhode Island, Mr. John Emra and his staff who have assisted us throughout our performances here in the New England area. They provided the Ultra 94 gasoline that has powered the Chitwood. They supplied the fuel for our jet power. He's gonna make it! Look out, crash! Poor old crash. I guess any landing he can walk away from, but I don't see it. Where is he? Yeah, he's back in the July 4th spirit again. Of course, the crash, you never know. He might be in the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce to you our thrill show clown all the way from St. Petersburg, Florida. Here he is, Jerry. called Assassin with Sylvester Stallone. A week before coming out of the road, he showed the Chevy Thunder show. He was down in Galveston, Texas, filming the Walker Texas Ranger television series. Tim is also no stranger to the racetracks of the world, ladies and gentlemen. He is the current SCCA American Sedan Point Leader. He has registered wins already this year at Daytona, Sebring, and the Charlotte Motor Speedway. He'll compete for the national.
Coming back, will he have the proper speed? We say good luck. And they come on ride with you, Tim Chitwood. And the show. The star of our show, Tim Chitwood! And there they are, the stars of the Joey Chitwood Steady Thunder Show. ProNyne, once again, ladies and gentlemen, there's a great racing program, so stick around. I'll turn the mic over to Big Jim Powell here in the next few moments. Of course, ladies and gentlemen.
Number 1, Lou Rotundo. Starting 11th out of Somerset, Master Superior Auto Parts, Showroom Touch Auto Detailing. Number 6, Steve Blaze, and next to Steve out of Edgartown, Massachusetts, and the number 24, Chris McGee.
In the 63, Pete Fernandez in the 26. Scott LaBelle brings up the rear of the 80, and we got a green flag.
And that's the start of the 25 lap. Winds extend, extra distance, special race for the street stock. Tough break for, I believe that looks like number 96 is Sparky Elson. He has troubles on the first lap. Out front, Kevin Fuller in the 110. Underneath him, the number 7, Tony Oslowski. Albert Clements in the 72, running third. Rob Doobie drops back to fourth, running fifth. Jose Ferro Jr. Jose Ferro, slight problem on that car as he drops way back on the outside, falling deep in the back, towards the back. We're currently running fourth, the 25 of David Furtado. Rob Doobie also having some problems on the outside, falling to the deep into the middle of the back. Still up front, Kevin Fullman in that 110. Behind him, Tony Oslowski in the 7, Albert Clemens in the 72. Round out your top 3, David Furtado. 4, Stephen Blaze, round out your top 5. Moving up very nicely, Jerry DeGasperi Jr. on the inside, that 71 car. He started back in the 13th spot. He's already challenging way up in the top 10. As we got a battle for the lead, Tony Oslowski on the inside of Kevin Foley. Going through 1 and 2 side by side, coming out at 2. Looks like Oslowski's got a slight lead, but Kevin Foley hasn't given up yet. Albert Clements in the 72 on the outside, faltering just a bit. Currently running third, David Furtado in that 25 car. As he's put heavy pressure on Oslowski in forward. As Oslowski takes the lead, Kevin Foley back to second. Furtado right next to him as he falls just a couple of spots. Jerry DeGasperi up to 6th. And right in front of him, Lou Rotundo in the number 1 car. He started back in the 10th spot. Both of those guys making their way through traffic very nicely.
Furtado gets another warning to stay off Oslowski's back bumper. Furtado in the 25 getting a warning from the starter as Tony Oslowski continues to charge. Tony Oslowski leading him around in that 7.
25 of Dave Furtado up on heavy pressure. He's on the inside going into 1. We may have a change of lead on this lap. Stephen Blaze right behind looking for any edge that may be his. Going into 3, Furtado, he's got the edge, he's got the lead coming out of turn number 4. We have a new leader once again. Blaze and Oslowski, a little bit of contact down the front straightaway. Blaze on the inside takes over that second spot. Kevin Foley looking for a hold, trying to make his way back to the front. 3-wide action going down the backstretch into turn 3 on the inside. Chris McGee, the middle, the 63 car. I'm sorry, the 4th car. Rob Cola on the outside. Amasi Harmon in that 40.
They're going, they're stretching out single file. That's the speed that they're making right now.
Pete Roeder on the outside of Lou Rotundo. Pete started back in 15th and he's on his way to the front. Halfway, we got 12 laps, 13 laps down, 12 laps to go.
It's going to be a hard one to catch the leaders. as a single pilot, they are motivating.
Stephen Blaze put heavy pressure on David Furtado in that 25 car. Kevin Coleman going to the high side. He's got a problem in that 110. He's gonna, looks like he may fall to the back. We got a spin.
Rhoda is starting to make his move. 41 Pete Rhoda is moving strong. Rhoda has moved up to fourth spot. Rhoda moves to fourth and is motoring hard.
And Rodriguez shows him 10 laps to go. Still up front, David Furtado in that 25.
And there goes a radiator hose on the 24. Water all over the racetrack. Radiator hose on Chris McGee's automobile.
Tough break for Chris McGee. He was running well into the top 10. Chris is out of Edgartown, Massachusetts. He's running the sponsor wanted number 24.
There's the line they're racing again. Al gives him the green and it's 3 deep. The second spot. As Rhoda comes sliding through and now he has to get out of it. Rhoda got a little side saddle and he has to get out of it as we got a couple of cars locked together. They get straightened away. Rhoda got in very, very deep on that second turn. And lost ground now.
Looks like David Furtado's got some problems in that 25 as he pulls high going into 1 and 2. We got a new leader, Tony Oslowaski, right behind him. The one of Lou Rotundo next to him, Pete Rhoda in that 41 automobile. Matt Dewey runs fourth, Jerry Degas-Barry. And that Elmwood Auto Service, M&S Race Cars, G&G Racer, number 71. Round out your top 5. Pete Rhoda puts heavy pressure on Oslowaski going into 3 and 4, side by side, coming out of 4. He's looking for a lead. Matt Dewey trying to get up to Lou Rotundo. No dice there. Jerry Degas-Barry right beside him.
Hold on to that second turn. Hold on to that second turn as the 84 is in there backwards. Dave Radcliffe didn't make it through. Can he get it going again?
Yes, he does. No caution has come out as we've still got a tight battle for lead. Tony Oslowaski, Pete Rhoda, and
second turn again.
Roland Wheeler, that 06 spins in that first turn.
This time we're gonna have to hold it up. Well, it gives you a little bit of an idea of the speed.
Tony Oslowaski looking for his first win of the year. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Oslowaski with a good jump off the start. Pete Rhoda right behind Lou Rotundo. He wants to get his sacked in there. As Matt Dewey follows in fourth. Tony O in that 7 car. He's now the galley leader. We got a spin out front as Lou Rotundo. And the 41 Pete Rhoda, everybody piling in. We've got a bunch of cars jammed up in that fourth corner. Possibly a little bit of fluid left over in that corner from the 63 car of Ken Spencer, as it looks like a bunch of cars got a little sideways going through that corner. Tough break
that
for
one reversed in its own distance.
Tough break for the 41 car of Pete Rhoda along with Lou Rotundo, as they were running second and third at the time of that spin. Jerry Degas-Barry Jr. and Matt Dewey doing some evasive action to avoid that accident.
Steve Blades will be going to the rear too as being involved in that accident.
Also the 86 of Mike Camara. Try to go green once again this time around. Coming through 3 and 4, Tony Oslowaski, Lou Rotundo. The green flag is out. We're back underway. Lou Rotundo with a good jump on the outside. Going into 1 and 2, we got a new leader, Lou Rotundo, out front. Peter Fernandez in the 26. Looks like he's also got an overheating problem. Jerry Degas-Barry faltering just a bit on the outside as he drops a couple of positions. Lou Rotundo out front, and Tony Oslowaski back to second. Third, Matt Dewey fourth, the 81 of Jim Lawrence fifth, the 72 of Albert Clements. Oslowaski sideways off the corner, contact between him and Matt Dewey. Jim Lawrence tries to take advantage of that situation as Rob Dewey spins once again to the infield. Jim Lawrence up to third. Jim started back in the 22nd position. He's only got a couple of 2.5 laps to make it to the front. Lou Rotundo trying to open up a sizable lead. He's got about 6 car lengths. Tony Ozawaski. Al Rodriguez, 2 laps to go. Lou Rotundo out front. He's got a good lead. Amity Harmon running 5th right now on the inside.
Blue around backwards on that first turn again. Gets it going, keeps it going as the white comes out. The white comes out on the one on Louis Rotundo. Amity Harmon tucks in behind Ozawaski.
Tony Ozawaski goes around. Unfortunate incident for him. Coming through 3 and 4, first win of the year. Lou Rotundo, second will be the 0-2 of Matt Dewey.
What's going on with Harmon?
Can something be done about Harmon? He's a little aggressive out there.
Sure.
Yes, it is. He dumped the other car and he ran into the 0-2. He can shove it, but not in those exact words. You know, somebody's got to stop making these dumping calls. And I'm sorry, but...
Did Mark say anything?
Mark didn't say anything. It was all right. It sounded like that. I don't know for sure. But if
Lou Rotundo enjoying the
nobody's going to make these calls,
victory lap.
I don't know why they give people headsets. I really don't. And
He'll be coming down to victory lane in just a minute. Remember,
I apologize.
everybody is getting an extra $25 from Speedway Distributors for being a part of it. Now that's it, isn't it? That's it. Yes, I am, yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have seen spectacular. You know, if you want the definition of spectacular,